Yizzo, welcome back. This is episode 210 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And of course, as always, I am him. He is me. I am Mr. Know-It-All, your host. I got a special guest in the building. It's my firstborn, my baby boy. Don Juan DeMarco was the place to be. Whatever he wants to call himself. I don't know. That's what I'm going to call him today or whatnot. Whatever you want to say. So look. Check it out. We're going to talk some shit. I'm never supposed to curse in the intro. Whatever. I'll take it out. Pause. Episode 210 is coming your way right about
I said no more
now.
goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives. Wait too long and they show improving that. So no more goody two shoes. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too.
Who's cracking lagging on the crown side, man? What's going on? Yeah, we had already talked. So your objective now is to act like you just said.
Everything seems good. I mean, you know.
No, man, you YNs.
Life,
Lord.
YNs. I'm not even.
You definitely not. You
I'm
definitely not a
definitely
YN.
not.
Yeah, definitely not no more.
Definitely
YN.
not.
Yeah. Honestly. But no. I normally play a song. I have no idea anything to play.
Play the I didn't listen to the Cardi B. I just saw clips of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw clips. I didn't even really listen to it.
All right, so I guess we got to give that a shot.
We can give it a try.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Yeah. It's for your listening pleasure. Here we go.
How you feeling?
Welcome back to episode 210 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And, of course, I'm him. He is me. I'm Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if you didn't know that he podcasted, as well as podcasting and multimedia's lovable, smart ass. Give it up for me, man. To my immediate left, a special guest. It's him. He is him. He is him.
Donovan Saunders.
Oh, gosh. Government name. You couldn't have, like, a cool nickname or what?
Sir.
So this is my progeny right here, my firstborn, my only son. Give it up for Donovan DeMarco. Shit like that. Get with us on IG at Mr._Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page is Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. What's cracking?
Same old, dog.
Same old. That, yeah, I'm not a fan of that song. Yeah, I'm not.
You don't like it? You
no,
sure?
because the shit, first and foremost, so they did a thing where they dropped the beat out and put Get Money. It sounds way better over Get Money. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's her delivery.
Well, no.
I think it's good. I think it's good. But I think she's rapping good on it. I think it's her delivery, though.
Man, her delivery is like Uber Eats, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's her delivery.
That's terrible. That's the
there.
well. So let me ask you a question then. What are we expecting out of Cardi B or whatnot if it's not an okay delivery? Because she doesn't write the shit.
She definitely doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
She definitely
what are we
doesn't.
doing? She just read that shit off the paper.
I think what we're expecting her, like, she tried to come in with that summertime New York riding through the city type of flow. I just don't think it works for her.
Not over a Jay-Z track.
Yeah, I don't think.
You know what I'm saying? Not over a Hove joint.
Yeah, I don't really think it works.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You know
I think Cardi's doing something different with what she's doing, but
right.
She's gotta, if she's gonna want to do that, like, she has to. It has to be something. It's got to be something different. I don't really know. You know.
But it's got to actually be something that lands. That's another
be
thing.
Yeah,
because she does not. To me, so first and foremost, we haven't had a Cardi B album in 8 years. You were still a Was you in middle school
I
when
think
Cardi B album came
I think it
out?
was towards the end of middle school,
That's
beginning of
insane.
freshman year. That was 2018.
That's crazy.
That was 2018. That was my freshman year,
That's insane.
and I am a fourth year in college.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah. So, and Cardi is now in her 30s because because when she did that, she was in her 20s. So, yeah, nah. I mean, honestly, the album's supposed to be coming out. I don't really know. You know, we talk music sometime on this podcast, and really, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not as excited about this album because I think that it's something. It's gonna be like piecemeal together.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That song is not good.
It's
not good, bro.
yeah.
It's not
As
good.
much as I want to like it, it's not like
It's not it.
it's not really hitting me like that. But as far as I like when artists do new stuff. Like I like when artists
Is that
go out
new?
of their not new stuff because Cardi raps, but like try to go in a realm that not everybody goes to, like that '90s hip hop vibe. They try not really late '90s, early 2000s hip hop vibe. If I have my dates right,
All right.
but
Yeah, you hearing this shit from a young buck.
Is-
So yeah, I'm letting you rock.
when rappers do that,
Right.
I like when rappers try to do something different. Is doing something different always good? No, but you can't help but try.
But what is and because the first thing that I'm thinking is that take away drill and all that shit.
Yeah.
What is different? Like when you're rapping, like she's rapping, what makes it different from what everybody else is doing? I know what the answer is, but what's the answer for you?
I think when she's rapping, I think it's like her. I think she wants her flow to be real hard.
So you mean no auto tune, no
Yeah.
melodic shit, no.
Yeah,
none
I
of that.
think she wants her
Right.
flow to be real
Yeah,
hard.
she wants to rap.
She
And-
wants to rap.
Well, that's because the person that's writing the raps is probably my age.
Mhm.
So that's just the difference. Like that person that wrote that rap is a Jay-Z fan. And that's the point. Her ghostwriters are like lyrical miracle type guys.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
I'm not going. It's just rappers. A lot of rappers got ghostwriters nowadays. It ain't really.
which is, that's kind of corny, right?
It is corny.
Yeah,
It is corny.
it's just-
In a way, it is corny, but we won't really know. Like we don't. I don't think we would know if somebody had a ghostwriter.
I don't think we would care. You know what I mean? I think some rappers are just not. To me, some dudes aren't really thorough enough for me to feel like I want to dissect whether you got a ghostwriter or not. Some guys are some dudes just rap. Some rappers exist, some rappers shine. It is what it is. All right, so with that being said, we might as well open that cabinet and reach in and grab the ketchup. So, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about your boy Shador? Or, let's talk about Shador.
You want to talk about Shadar?
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? I mean,
Did he get cut?
no, not yet.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
I heard they
didn't.
thinking about cutting him, right?
Yeah, I guess they are. I don't really. Brown's insider type of view. My opinion on the whole Shador situation is that they did that to spite Dion. They did that. They really did that because they wanted to prove a point.
This shit is like gangsta-licious. What did he do to make this nigga
So
that
that
mad?
bad?
Like, this is crazy. Like, why is everybody like? And don't get me wrong. I think that this could be a ploy. This could be some sort of like collusion throughout the entirety of everything. I think it could stem back to the NCAA. Like Dion is, what I mean, maybe he has been a thorn in people's side for a long time, and they were looking, to kind of give him the third degree. I don't think it's fair though. I think it's the corniest shit in the world. So,
I don't think it's fair, but there are people who with some type of players
right.
that, especially when you come into the league, your quarterback is always the one. Your quarterback is like the main person that you're gonna show off. So break it down like this: your quarterback is the general. He's the person that you're gonna show off to the rest of. He is the face of your organization. He's the face of everything that's going to happen.
Right.
The thing about Shador is that Shador is very cocky, which okay, you're Deion's son. It makes sense. Like why you're like you're good at football. From what I've seen, I think Shador is a really good quarterback.
Right.
I think it makes sense why they didn't draft him because of his attitude, but some way there's gonna be another quarterback that's really good that comes in with the same attitude. In some other way, it's gonna be just like that.
Is it because he's Deion's son and because he's black?
Yeah.
Because
It's because he's Deion's son. Not
because I guarantee that Arch Manning acts the same way when he comes out.
oh yeah.
Arch Manning,
Sure.
yeah, and Arch Manning might have a national championship.
Jackson Dart last night had on diamonds on while he was playing in the preseason game.
And he got hurt, but that's another thing.
that's
You know what I'm
another-
saying?
that's
Like,
another
but
situation.
that's kind of the point. So, yeah, so we have an understanding now that the NFL is not just the good old boys club that kind of minds their business. They are now, these owners are colluding now, per se, or no, I'm not gonna say per se. I say this all the time. I have to say, I'm missing a word, and I need this word. Damn, I can't even think the word right now. I'm gonna have to think of it later on and whatnot. But like not in reality, what it's supposed to. So really, for the point of saying I don't know for certain. There we go. Let me just say we don't know for certain, but it seems as if they're colluding against them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of the fact that they might have a axe to grind. So it's sad. I don't think it's fair, but you know what I mean?
It's not fair, but you also have to look at the reason why. If he was really going into those pre-draft meetings and really was doing too much, okay, I can understand why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I really doubt that he went in those pre-draft meetings and did all that, because at the end of the day, Deion's son was holding what Deion was holding.
Allegedly, Jesus Christ. Wow. That was going to say allegedly.
Yeah,
no, the whole thing was allegedly.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to say. Go ahead.
Deion holds his, I'm guessing from an outside point of view, he holds his children to the highest standard. And I'm guessing he would have went in there as professional as he can.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, you might be Deion's son, but you're not Deion. Deion didn't even have to run a 40 when he was in the combine.
We got to stop. Like I said, and this is what I really want you, because I want you to understand this, because this lends itself beyond the football field. This is a very much of life lessons that we have to learn, not only as people, but as being involved in the system. And we can get off of this in a second. This has to do more with knowing your place. You're not bigger. You're not bigger than the system. That's exactly what it is. Anybody else that acts this way, they get the same type of treatment. Now it's the sins of the father, because you're talking about primetime Deion Sanders, who has stood on his own too, and stood on his own laurels forever. So we get that, and he brought his kids up with the same type of confidence and the same type of wave. And they just so happen to be talented and they can play. Cool. Not that we have the opportunity, we're going to stick it to you. No, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we control the narrative. And if we don't feel like you are who we think you are, or who we want you to be, then we'll just keep you from where you want to go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, all right. So, I mean, that's pretty much. What about Jameis Winston eating W's?
Oh, my gosh.
That nigga still eating W.
That
You know what I'm saying?
Jameis Winston is like he's just the funny gag character. He's like comedic relief for the NFL. Like, they gotta keep him in the league. They gotta keep him in the league, because if he's not in the league views would go down. In my opinion, he was a good quarterback though when he played for Florida State. He was a really good quarterback, but the league, the league is the league. Like, you go to the NFL, you don't play the same way. It is what it is.
So from the same team, because I don't have a whole lot to say about Jameis Winston. So from the same team, they interviewed Sierra on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And asked her about people always saying that Russell Wilson is corny. Let me, first and foremost, do you think that Russell Wilson's corny? Do
I think he's corny?
Yeah. Do you think he's corny?
Well, like, as a football player, is he corny? Or
nah, not a football. Like a person.
Like a person?
Is that a corny nigga? Like, you walk in the room, you like, yeah, that nigga's Like
in a way, yeah. But I feel like
Certain
feel
niggas exude a certain corniness or whatnot. I
Yeah.
know somebody, one of my young boys, he got so upset when I said I feel like that as a person that like Drake might be corny.
Yeah. But Russell Wilson gives off the energy. Okay, today I'm about to go golfing. Today I'm about to go golfing. This then third. Like he does give off that type of energy.
But what is corny about that? Is it the way that he approaches it? Is it the way that he talks? Or is it the way what he does?
I think his demeanor. It's definitely his demeanor.
His
the way he
demeanor is
talks.
corny.
Yeah, his demeanor is
What
corny.
is corny according to what?
I think it's corny according to. I think it's corny. People are calling him corny because Sierra was with Future. I think that's nobody else would be calling him corny if he wasn't with Sierra,
Why?
because they think that Sierra, you just went this one. You now everybody looking at Russell. Nobody was looking at Russell before he was with. Nobody was looking at Russell in that way before he was with Sierra.
Okay.
Everybody was just thinking, okay, he's just the quarterback for the Seahawks that just won a Super Bowl, and he whatever. Now that he's with Sierra, Sierra
Black.
was
He's
with
a black
yeah,
man.
black. Yeah, he's a black man.
Yeah.
Now that he's with Sierra, you got all these, not just. And the thing that is really corny about it too is that you got men saying it. It's like a lot more men than women saying that he's corny, which I
See,
think is kinda
that's
weird.
my problem. Nah, because that's what it is. It's hating in a way.
Yeah,
And I think
you-
that's
yeah.
the problem. The
Yeah,
problem is that when men feel as if that they can have an opinion on other men and start talking shit in a particular type of way, they'll use words like corny. Now my thing is that I'm never going to say anybody's corny because of who they with.
Mm.
I would just have to see you do corny shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen this nigga do corny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Broncos country.
yeah, that's what let's ride.
ride.
Let's ride.
Broncos country.
And I think that's what
right.
it is. I think it's like certain things is cheesy. Like when he did the commercial with Macklemore. This nigga sitting on the edge of the pool when that's Russ. He's a dangerous. He's a bad. Yo, all right. So here's the thing. The nigga's his nickname is Dangerous.
That's kind of.
It's corny.
Yeah, it's corny.
But listen. But the funniest thing about it is that you know the reason why that dudes say it more than women do. First and foremost, the niggas that say it just like to say like, oh, he corny or whatnot because they mad because he with Sierra. That's just hating.
Yeah.
Women don't say it because chicks be corny. Most
yeah.
it's mad.
yeah.
Chicks be
100%.
corny. Like that's what like it's always this thing that we always talk about it and whatnot. We talk about how many funny girls do you know?
Like one. Like one. And the thing about the funniest girls is that the funniest girls are the ones that are like the least attractive to me.
Oh my! All right, wait a minute.
That's
Time
how I
out.
feel.
Jesus Christ!
me. I'm be
You
real.
you did that. Oh,
Be real.
oh God.
Be real.
So wait. Why?
I'm gonna be real.
Why? So it's no funny baddies?
Hey, I'm being real.
Wait.
A lot of girls that I have known, a lot of them that
So none of none of your girlfriends have ever been bad. I mean, have ever been funny. None of your
ever been
girls.
funny.
Yeah.
No, not no. Oh, no, one of them. She was
All right,
funny.
She was funny.
Yeah, she was funny.
Y'all hearing it yourself? You know what I
She was
mean?
funny.
Like, yeah.
But majority of my the girls I know that are funny, that
Yeah.
are really funny.
Are not good looking. You know, a bunch of Wanda Sykes and a bunch of what's her name from Saturday Night Live, Leslie Jones.
Oh my god! I mean, hey,
Nigga hang around
Just
Whoopi
not
Goldberg and shit.
no, I don't be hanging around Whoopi Goldberg. They just be around, like they just be around, and they say funny stuff like all the time. Like this one girl that we all know, she's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's funny because she be calling a lot of guys out of their name about a lot of things, and like it's just
She don't get no niggas though, does she?
no.
Yo, that's insane.
No.
Let me tell you. All right, so that's another thing that's definitive and whatnot from older generations and the newer ones coming up, right? Back in the day, even people's grandmas would say this shit and whatnot. A woman is a woman. As long as she got a vagina, she should be able to manipulate the situation. And I'm not saying that all of them can, but what I'm saying is that you can still play your own pocket. I think sometimes a lot of girls don't, they don't take rejection well.
Oh yeah.
So they find a way to if they're that type and they outkick their coverage, they find a way to kind of ease back where they belong. But some of them don't have game.
Oh yeah.
So maybe what you're talking about is the girls that don't have game. Like the reason why you say she be calling guys out their name is because that's kind of her way of flirting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, I seen
Y'all don't never say nothing to her about that?
what what she be doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we be saying that all the time.
You know you ain't gonna get no niggas acting like that?
We don't say that. We don't say that. We just say we just say you can't like. She would go into like these parties, right?
Right.
She would tell us about what she gonna do this, that, and the third, but her attitude would be off. I'm like, look, like we had to have like collective group of all my homies. We had to come to be like, look, you gotta like chill, like just vibe out. Just don't do too much, because at the end of the day, once like a lot of niggas, like once you start doing too much, like once you start getting loud and doing all this, like it's not gonna help you. That's how.
Oh, so she's in the hunt, but she just doesn't know how to approach.
Oh yeah.
Well, the problem is that she has the right idea. Is she feminine?
In a way, yeah.
Maybe I need more girls in your group. It's like
I think we got enough.
How many girls in the group? And
6.
They don't have a problem with getting niggas. This is an interesting conversation because it lends itself to a lot of things. Like, how do you? So I was watching. I don't know how the hell we got here, but we still in the catch up. We talk, right? I was watching Big Job, My Lesbian Homie.
Okay.
So I watched the whole series. You know what I'm saying? All like, yeah, I don't know. Shit was on Tubi, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then the last one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? You gotta watch it.
I don't.
It's called My Lesbian Homie. The boy, Big Job. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, I mean, bald head boy, right?
Yeah.
So it reminds me of, because his thing was she was a stud.
It was like his roommate, right?
It was like, it was just like his homies.
Oh, okay.
It was like his homies. One of his homies, and whatnot. They used to play ball together.
Yeah.
And be outside, and she always talk about getting chicks and whatnot. So she asked to take a shower at his crib one day. She does. He comes in. She got the bonky. He like, oh shit. And he starts staring. She like, damn, you good? He's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was all like that and whatnot. So after that, he actually finds himself flirting with her. Long story short, she's never really talked to a dude. So all of a sudden, boom, they hook up. Then it gets awkward. But then she start putting her other stud homies onto him. So now this nigga's like Buffy the Stud Slayer. He's running around. Running through all the studs in the hood. Right? It's like, what is going on? So
Stud Slayer is crazy.
So they stop messing with each other after that season. Then he meets another chick on a humbug in a store or whatnot. And she's another one, the Joan Persephone with the, you know what I mean, crazy mammary gland. So all of a sudden, he talking to her, and she don't tell her family that she's gay. So she try to front and like act like I'll pay you to act like my boyfriend. But then she start liking him. Boom, he start messing with her. Then at the end of the season, Shorty come back. So then he ping-ponging back and forth between the whole thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is that because these girls were into what they were into. They basketball playing, they da-da this, they da-da that. And, you know what I mean, they studalicious. But all of a sudden, when the right one came along, they showed their femininity. Yeah. If somebody, so you're saying that, see, I don't want you to talk about your friend, because you talk about your friend. It's just,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's true, too. Is the friend good looking?
If she tried, not gonna lie, if she tried.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right, if she tried. No, I'm kidding me. There's this one girl I know at college. She walks around with, she don't have no makeup on, none of that, but she carries herself as, she's pretty, but she carries herself a different way. And she'll always say oh, all these niggas are scared, this, that, third. I'm like, I mean, you carry yourself a different kind of
But
way.
my thing is that, see,
Like, you
and
know.
these are, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. These are social issues. A lot of these social issues
Mm,
were few and far in between when I was in school.
yeah.
And the reason why they were is because niggas was niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like
Yeah.
we this is what we here for. You know what I'm saying? You come to the party, you dance, and it's a vibe. I mean, y'all, and that's another thing, man. Once dancing left the equation, like y'all don't, even if you don't really rock with somebody, you could like not like somebody, not talk to them the whole week, and they throw a party at the UC, and you get a Wally from that same girl, and all of a sudden realize that she's like, damn, oh, yeah, she ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? She get on my nerves, but you know what I'm saying? She can dance. Or we, you know, dog, it's just different. Anyway, yeah, so that's different. We'll come back to that because that's kind of insane right there. What else? What else is going on in
Yeah,
the news right now?
we got a lot of disagreements we can settle with this podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember we got a lot of disagreements.
Well, what's the disagreement? What disagreement are you talking
talk
about?
this Hulk Hogan thing. We can
Oh,
talk about this. We can talk about a lot.
so apparently, it's a slow. It might not be too much of a slow news week and whatnot, but let's just talk about this for a second because I do want to get to this. So, the young man here, his objective is to try to prove that the first thing in 2025 that you think about when you think about wrestling is John Cena. Now,
yes.
it's not fair right now because with the recent passing of Hulk Hogan, my answer was Hulk Hogan. Now, we know for a fact that Hulk Hogan is the character. Terry Bollea is the scumbag that used to say the bullshit and racist and all that, right?
Yeah.
John Cena has brought himself to the precipice of being that guy, the most championships, long career, all that. For all intents and purposes, the reason why there's an argument about this is because Hulk Hogan invented wrestling. I don't care what you tell me. I didn't know anything about wrestling until I knew Hulk Hogan.
I'm not taking that. I'm not, like I said before when we talked about this multiple times.
Right.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that I understand that Hulk Hogan is on that level. There is no wrestler, like, majority of the time, if it's Back to the Future, there's a movie, somebody runs into Hulk Hogan, and he doesn't make it on time, and he gets fired from wrestling. Wrestling's not the same. Wrestling does not work.
No, wrestling doesn't exist in the way that it exists today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right.
I just think that when it comes down to, and you said the narrative of John Cena, which I remember from that conversation that we had. You said the narrative of John Cena is what carries him through carries him through a lot of people's case for him being the greatest of all time, or who you think of when you think of wrestling. That's what you've always said.
Right.
My case is that I think that John Cena, when it came to the company, when it came to WWE, when it came to the company, whenever they needed John Cena, he needed him to come back and do all of this and come back in the best way possible. I think he has always delivered the best out of any superstar, in my opinion. I think he has always delivered at the biggest stage. I think he's fire on the mic. On the mic, he's easily top.
That's insane.
On the mic.
That's insane.
Okay.
That's insane.
When it comes to him cutting promos, let me reword. When it comes to him cutting promos,
Fire on the mic.
when it comes to him cutting promos,
Yo,
he is one of the greats when it comes to cutting promos. When
Right.
it comes to overall marketing, that's what I studied in college. He is the definitive wrestler. So
you really
wrestling in a way.
You actually believe that like so this is the thing, right? All right, so I understand your viewpoint of marketing. Let's just take it back let's start from there.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing of the 80s and 90s is much different than the marketing from the 2000s up to now, right? For whatever the program is, you're absolutely right. But the thing is, wrestling still comes down to the basic form of supply and demand, showmanship, and having the product there because it's almost an impulse buy. John Cena has done it. John Cena's done it for over 20 years. Hulk Hogan's did it for over 40 years. So that's the difference. There's always going to be a difference because of the simple fact that there's a color code that Hulk Hogan rock with. You know what I mean? The red and yellow was based on Hulk Hogan. sold more T-shirts that tear away and more, WWF championships and more the Nicki Minaj type bandanas and shit. You know what I mean? Like than anybody could ever imagine. So there's a difference in that thought process. Secondly, it's just the longevity of a thing. Like Hulk Hogan was Hulk Hogan forever. You could put 2 of John Cena's lifetimes into Hulk Hogan's career. That's the difference. So that's my only thing. I think that but the marketing scheme is going to be the marketing scheme. The objective is to get asses in the seats because that's where you make the money at. You get asses in the seats, you get the TV deals, and you sell the merch at the venues. Hulk Hogan, it was so crazy. There was a time where nobody else was really selling merch. Like Hulk Hogan was selling merch. Like everybody in the crowd was buying Hulk Hogan merch. Because no other wrestler could really hold a candle to that. You might be able to get a Roddy Piper T-shirt. You might be able to get a British Bulldog something. You might be able to get Bret the Hitman Hart glasses or some shit like that. But when it came down to buying merch, oh my gosh, fucking Hulk Hogan was everything. Now, the range is wider because of the fact that you got John Cena, you got a Roman Reigns, you got Cody Rhodes, you got all this. I'm just talking about right now. John Cena is going to do that because he's on his last run. Yeah. But the name being synonymous with wrestling, all in all, I don't know.
Look, he is like how Hulk Hogan was for y'all. Yeah. And there was a ton of aces when it came to the WWE. You got Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels,
right?
Bret the Hitman Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, The Rock, who was an ace for a while, who was just the main guy.
You pretty much named him Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man and Randy Savage was an ace for a while. We saw him a couple months ago. Ric Flair was an ace for a while.
Woo! Yeah.
He beat cancer. Clap that up.
Yeah.
He beat cancer.
Yeah.
Randy Orton was an ace for a while. Triple H was an ace for a while. John Cena, and now you have Cody Rhodes. So when you think of all of those guys who were front runners and the face of the company at one point, I think the most impact you can debate the only people that I'm going to put ahead of John Cena. Definitively, I'm fine with putting over John Cena is Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Rock.
Are you talking about in-ring talent?
Oh, I'm talking about his wrestling in general. Like, if you were to say these guys are greater than John Cena, and I would be fine with that.
Right.
Or like just overall, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and who was the one?
Ultimate Warrior.
I'll give
Bret
you
Hart.
Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart. Those are the only guys that I would say that I would definitively give you, because the work that they have done, it's just crazy. It's it's almost untouchable.
All right, I get it. I mean, I get it and I understand it. I think it's just a round robin when we start talking about wrestling. Wrestling is wrestling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Wrestling.
So what's another thing you wanted to be? What's another thing you wanted to ask me about?
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about how does it feel? You've been in this game almost 7-8 years. How you feeling about
what?
I like podcasting.
Podcasting is podcasting.
I want you to the question I'm asking is
right.
I want you to how did you feel about podcasting then, and how do you feel about it now?
It's funny because it's still, practically kind of new, all in all, but it's a very, very it's just like anything else or whatnot that people feel like they can do. Just like when I was rapping and whatnot. It becomes oversaturated. People do it 1 minute, here today, go on the next. Now it's to the point where it's like you stay the course and you do it because you love it, and you make moves, and you try to make things happen, and broaden your brand and make it bigger than what you did when you started it. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to you're doing it do it because you love it and you continuously make it happen. Um, I honestly think that what divides me in anything that I do and anything that I've ever done, and I say this to you too, is being willing to invest in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like it because at the end of the day, no matter what, no matter how minute the investment is, if it's something that can take you further than where others are, you have the opportunity to kind of stand on your own too. So when you decide to buy the expensive microphones, when you buy the cameras, when you buy the lights, when you decide this, okay, I'm gonna put LED lights and all this other shit, and else, all the, this, and make a, buy shit that I like to see, but create a little set out of it. Essentially, what you're doing is you're saying that I'm taking my brand seriously. So when you take your brand seriously, and you take what you do seriously, once you've invested in it, you give yourself no other choice but to keep going. So you say to yourself, all right, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep moving, I'm gonna keep doing it, I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah, it's been a while now. So I don't regret any of, doing any of it. I don't feel like, that I'm wasting any time. I do a whole lot of work, on a regular basis, but it's always something different that's happening. So yeah, I enjoy it. So it is what it is. I like it. I think it's thorough. I have an audience base that grows all the time, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The podcasting, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Talking shit. You know what I mean? We are looking to branch further and whatnot into film. Into long like fictional content. We're looking to do some other things or whatnot, and we're building relationships, cultivating situations and scenarios and things like that. So it's cool.
And the next thing, like I got a couple more.
Go ahead.
Got a couple more.
I didn't know this was you were interviewing me, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I got a couple more segments.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about the way like this is about movies now, but
Okay.
how do you feel about the way? Because in the news right now, they over there saying that like for the Avengers movie, how do you feel about the way like they're saying they're still writing the script and they're saying that like the actors are getting in the fights, this, that, and the third. How do you feel that this Avengers movie that's coming up is gonna turn out?
I feel like I've always felt like the moment that you scrap your original idea and took years to go back to redo a situation that was already done, like you freestyled it. The idea of Marvel now is much better than the product that it's putting out. It's clusterfuck, like it is. But is that because sooner or later money will win, and that's the problem. The problem is that when you at the end of the day, I would have been fine if you would have just ended it after Endgame. It'd have been perfectly okay, and you figure out whatever else is to figure out. Now you just, what are we doing? You know what I mean? You got, and they said the people that was probably on camera fighting, on behind the scenes fighting was like Robert Downey Jr. and Pedro Pascal. That's insane.
That makes sense though.
But
that's ironic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but think about it like that. Think about like. The problem is that these guys are now fighting for screen time. These guys are now fighting to be the biggest actor on the block. So when somebody tells you that you're going to be in an Avengers movie, you already know that you're going to be in top 3 biggest movies ever.
Oh, for sure.
So what happens is that now your ego comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Robert Downey is probably thinking, like, who the fuck is you talking to? There's been 5 Mr. Fantastics, and there's only been 1 Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, it's been 1 Iron Man.
It makes. He's Reed Richards. That's
Tony Stark.
That's Victor Von Doom / Tony
Stark. Exactly. So I get it, and I understand it. Me personally, I don't think like. Now is because these movies are blockbusters and every other movie pales in comparison of what they do. When you get a chance to be involved in these things, it's not just your livelihood, it's about your generational wealth. So you say, okay, if this movie's budget is $300 million, you know for a fact we got to make $1 billion for everybody to get residuals, for everybody to eat, for everybody, because it has to be this. That's kind of the issue that you run into. So I don't know. Me personally, I think it's all, it's all fun and games until somebody punches somebody in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else? What else you got?
Maza, yeah, I'm bringing it up the Superman thing.
No. Okay.
I am the one who likes the Superman movie.
We already.
you know,
I had a conversation.
We had a
with
conversation.
But I had a live. I went on live and I talked
Yeah.
to Nah from Life Be Life, and shout out to Life Be Life and podcast with Nah. Yeah, we had an hour and a half conversation about this, and he was saying some of your points. But go ahead. What is it? What is the viewpoint that you want to get across to everybody about Superman?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So for everybody that I want, my opinion,
Right.
my dad, Mr. Know-It-All, he
Uh-huh.
feels like the movie wasn't as good as what everybody is trying to make it out to be. I understand that. Dad has his own opinion. Dad has his own version of Superman that he wants. That he likes Zack Snyder's.
You mean the Superman that didn't get his ass whipped for 2 hours?
Gosh. Okay.
All right.
So, without spoiling the movie, y'all should definitely check it. It's on streaming platforms.
Yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, it's on streaming
Spoil that shit.
All right.
What you talk about,
So,
man?
in the movie, okay.
Yeah.
So my Superman, I like this Superman.
Your Superman?
I like this Superman because it shows the humanity of Superman. Superman is supposed to be a Boy Scout. He's supposed to be corny. He's supposed to be a Boy Scout. He's supposed to be from Smallville. He's supposed to be Superman. He's supposed to be the one that's going to get a balloon for a little kid after it just flew away. That's the type of thing that Superman does. My problem with Zack Snyder's Superman, and my dad likes Henry Cavill Superman. I like Henry Cavill Superman too. He wasn't written well at all. I don't think his Superman, he was a great casting for Superman. Everything. I don't like the Man of Steel. He loves the Man of Steel. I don't like the Man of Steel because it does not teach. Superman does not particularly learn anything in that movie.
He doesn't learn anything?
doesn't.
What do you mean he doesn't learn anything?
So in the movie, right?
Right.
We've seen Man of Steel 1,000 times at this point.
1001.
All right. You want to go rewatch that?
I watched that shit right after. I want to turn that movie on right after that bullshit. I went to the theaters.
So, we watched that movie 1,000 times. There's so many times where Superman, he doesn't seem like Superman. He seems more of a threat than he is a hero in that movie. There's a scene where he is defying the U.S. government and is refusing to go on court for court charges for disobeying, going to another country and saving another thing. Almost every Superman.
That wasn't Man of Steel, but go ahead.
Yeah, it was.
That was Batman v Superman.
Well, even if the same thing. But this.
You talk about the same.
He's written by the same person.
I get it. I was just talking about the movie per se. But go ahead.
And then also in Man of Steel,
right?
He could have saved Pa Kent, but he chooses not to.
No, he didn't choose not to. Pop Kent told him not to save him.
He told him not to, but he's Superman. He can go through a tornado.
Yeah, but he did not want him to ruin the identity of who he is. That would have fucked everything up. The objective was you are. It was the same thought process as the Christopher Nolan Batman. You are the hero that the world needs, but not one that it's ready for. And that's what I liked about Zack Snyder's Superman. It was always to the point where it's like, when you're ready to see him, because the world already is going to revere you as a god. You know what I mean? So therefore, you have to give people grace. If you would have bought that shit out when you was 17, they'd be like, yo, what's this nigga running around picking up trains and shit?
But
like,
my thing about Zack Snyder's Superman,
right, that
I'm going to tell you is that it is he's not saving anybody in that movie. He's not.
Cut it out.
He's not.
What about the people on the oil rig?
He did. He said, I'm gonna be real honest. He did.
But see, the whole thing.
But
See, this
once you get to the climax of, not even climax, the rising action of the movie, where he is just tearing apart cities and not even putting into account,
stop.
then you get it to the point where like, okay, you're not even like, you're causing cataclysmic type, apocalyptic
Oh my
type
God.
of things that are happening.
Dude, this
There
shit only
are
happened in one city. Like, so this the whole thing.
No, that they was fighting across the planet.
They
for a
was.
minute.
All right, so this is the thing, right? And that's the thing about it. Zod bought the world engine in there. So it was going to affect the entire planet. So sometimes in order to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. Every time in order to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. So guess what? Unfortunately, we saw it in Batman v Superman, people died. But it wasn't Superman's fault that people died. Zod bought that problem there. So the next part of this is though too, we talking about Lex Luthor let a rift in interdimensional rift spill into a city that would have eventually engulfed the entire universe. That started on planet Earth, and you worried about Superman knocking down some buildings?
No, it's not. That's not what I'm trying. Like I understand.
Like to
what
me,
I'm trying to tell you that is that it's Superman's actions. He continues.
Right.
He continues this fight, even though he knows that millions of people are dying. It could have been. It could have been a small scene where he could have been like, okay, let's just say Zod's getting ready to fly through this building. He's like, and he's trying to save all the people out of the building, like when Iron Man saved those people from that plane in Iron Man 2. It could have had a scene like that where he's genuinely trying to protect. In this movie, he's not protecting.
But wait a minute, what about the people that Zod wanted to kill? It was 3 people that Zod was going to kill at the end, and he broke Zod's neck.
He did, but that's the only scene. And at the exact same time, he only did that towards the end of the movie after already all the damage was done. So you killed millions of people as you were fighting.
He did not kill millions of people.
Yes, he did. They showed it at the beginning of Batman v Superman with Ben Affleck.
They said millions of people died. Millions.
Yes, it was a city. He was tearing Metropolis up. The fight was cool though. I'll give it a fight. The fight was cool.
People didn't die because of soup. They died because of the world engine. Like, that's the thing.
But
like,
the world engine wasn't causing buildings to absolutely
Yes,
destroy.
it was. That shit was lifting shit up off the ground, cars, buildings, and everything, and dropping it back so it could change the atmosphere.
But it could have, but at the exact same time, it could have showed a little bit of, okay, there's people here, there's engines right here, he's trying to fight me. It's like, you could have really showed that, and in the MCU they do that all the time when you're trying to protect people as you're fighting.
It's the same way. So one thing
He could have had a scene like in it as bad as the movie is in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is fighting Green Goblin and he's trying to save Gwen at the exact same time. It could have been a scene like that. A little bit of humanity. Okay, I need to protect. That's the first thing.
Wait. Andrew Garfield didn't. Oh, you caught what?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But nah, that was the Hobgoblin. Harry is the Hobgoblin. Norman's the Green Goblin.
I get sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I know my stuff when it comes to comic books. I know.
All right. I'm about to say. So all right, the son is Hobgoblin, so that's different than the Green Goblin. But I get what you're saying. I get where you're going. I understand it. But at the end of the day, what I will say is, I think that cinematically, both movies were great. I give you that.
Oh yeah.
Objectively, what you're trying to do with a Superman movie, I think that both of them achieved their thought process, and with the technology, both of them actually have done great. Like for what you call it to be 12 years older movie, it still holds up very well.
Yeah, I'm not saying Superman is. I'm not saying Man of Steel is a particularly bad movie. I'm trying to say it's not a good Superman movie for trying to understand who Superman is.
I know who Superman is.
Oh my gosh.
I know who Superman is, though.
I think okay, nowadays we call Man of Steel a character assassination movie. You know what that means?
No, what does that mean?
So a character assassination movie is that there is a movie that is that came out, right?
Right.
And the public eye sees that movie, and now everybody thinks Superman's like that. Like the first Spider-Man movie. Everybody thought that Spider-Man's powers were webs coming out of his actual body. Spider-Man doesn't do that.
But that's a very, very, that's minute as opposed to a characteristic, as a personal characteristic of somebody, as opposed to something that physically happens to you. So
But that's what everybody thought. Of
everybody,
that character.
everybody will think. But so you're saying that I can't really make that comparison because I'm not thinking about Superman. This is my thing. I like the Zack Snyder version more because I feel like it was more of if you dropped Superman into a real world situation, which we want to kind of look at it and say that, I mean, this is a flying bulletproof nigga running around, you know what I'm saying, fighting monsters and other bulletproof people. I get it. But what I do know is that you have to look at the way that the world would perceive you if you were out in the open. And my thing is that I get it. It's just that one was more comic booky, like you lived in a world where you had metahumans and these things were regular. And the other one was, this is regular Earth. This is Earth. What is it? 656? What, you know what I mean? With 657, wherever.
I don't know what Earth we live on. It's real.
Whatever. Let's just say, you know what I mean, 838 or whatnot.
Okay.
We here. This is our Earth. And we ain't never seen no shit like that. And we walk outside and it's a spaceship that pop up and it's an alien dude that been here for a while. And all of a sudden he started explaining to us like, yo, I'm here to protect y'all. That's the difference between that and some of the other shit. So, come on. Something else. What else you got?
Why don't you like the Flash?
Yo, that shit's crazy.
I got a whole hater list. This ain't gonna be too long, but I'm bringing up the hater list now. I'm gonna bring up the main stuff that Dad.
So wait. All right. So exactly. So for a backstory, for years now, my son has accumulated a list of things that I tell him that I do not like. You know what I'm saying? That I can't stand, and he calls it the hater list.
Yeah.
Like, so there have been things that grind my gears over the years or whatnot, and your kids always remind you for a fact that there's stuff that you don't like. So he has made it a point to write these things down. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and spew off a couple for you. Go ahead.
Just a couple. Dallas Cowboys. That's obvious.
Well,
I hate that. Yeah. I won't even watch the new documentary they have on Netflix about America's team. I won't
likes
do
those
that.
fucking guys. Go ahead.
Just for a couple, Devin Haney, Kai Cenat.
Y'all, wait. So Devin Haney.
Yeah.
All right. Devin Haney.
You don't like Devin Haney
because I think that he is overrated. Devin Haney is Sean Porter. Devin Haney is Timothy Bradley.
Sean Porter was good. Come on.
It was overrated. You run into the dude that like you are mid-tier best. That's the thing. The mid-tier best people, sooner or later, when you run into who the best is, and what I love about Devin Haney is that he didn't had to run into the best. He just had to run into somebody that he couldn't stop a left hand. Blame it on the roids all you want to. I'm just telling you.
That's a whole different conversation.
I'm just telling you.
But
go ahead.
We have.
It's nothing personal against.
It's not. Yeah. No.
Well, the fictional shit. I don't like. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Keep going.
Mr. Terrific. Even though you saw the movie and you liked Mr. Terrific.
I like movie Mr. Terrific.
Movie Mr.
I think comic book Mr. Terrific is like, what the fuck is that? Like, what am I looking at right there? You know what I mean? Mr. Terrific. Go ahead.
We got Terminator 3.
Yo, come on, bro.
Blade 3.
Yo, who likes Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, or Blade Trilogy, bro? Nobody likes that movie. Go ahead.
CM Punk. You don't like CM Punk for whatever reason.
Because something about CM Punk is not like a full-fledged wrestler to me. I don't know. He's just not. He's not him. And they really like. I don't get the appeal of CM Punk.
CM Punk, he's just.
I don't get it. I really don't.
He's not my favorite wrestler. So
no, I don't get the appeal of CM Punk. Go ahead.
We got Shuri from Black Panther. 2. You don't like Shuri.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You haven't really given me a real reason on why you don't like Shuri.
Well, first and foremost, Rest in peace, Chadwick
Yeah.
Boseman. And at the end of the day, I think that they made a grave mistake by just not recasting him. I like honestly, it was too soon. And even though it's a superhero movie, like Namor and the rest of them Submariners, you know what I'm saying, had the opportunity. Like honestly, they was just too good. You know what I'm saying, for her to fight him on the beach at the end, weighing 67 pounds, because she ain't a buck. She's not even a buck nothing. You know what I'm saying?
She could have been on some Talia al Ghul.
Nah, I'm not trying to hear that at all, man. Like honestly, and get the best of them. I just didn't. Like I said before, the character itself, you can't like her getting the promotion to main character from very side character bothered me. I didn't like that.
You think she needed more development?
What? Did she
lot.
ever? Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot more. Yeah.
Makes sense. We got Hershey Park.
Yeah.
We got our own story about that. We got our own story about Hershey Park.
Not Hershey. And I went to Milton Hershey School. And shout out to Milton Hershey School. Hershey Park from the 90s, everything. Whatever the fuck is going on there now, you can have all that shit. Keep that where it's at. God damn, that place is a fucking cesspool.
We
Go
got
ahead.
SeaWorld. We had our own experience about that too because it rained.
And you know what's funny with SeaWorld? Now all the rappers are performing there.
Oh, yeah, that's
That shit is insane. But yeah, SeaWorld, nah, I'm good.
Well, we got Eddie Winslow for whatever reason.
Why don't I like Eddie Winslow?
You said
yeah.
why you didn't like something. I forgot. What was that about again? You didn't like Eddie Winslow for whatever
It
reason?
might have been corny. It might have been because he was corny. It might have been that. Yeah, that's why I didn't. Because of the simple fact that he was older than Stefan,
Yeah.
but he was like his little, like he got his little, you know what I'm saying? He big broed him all the time. I'm like, dog, why are you hanging around? And I remember one time he was like, man, ain't nobody as cool as Stefan. I'm like, damn, Eddie, get off his blazing his ball sack. Go ahead, go ahead.
So I got the last two.
Yeah.
This isn't everybody. There's way more, but we're gonna get to the main two.
Okay.
The main two is the Flash and Drake, the two that he hates the most.
No, don't say that I hate Drake.
Let's say you don't like the way he's doing his music.
No, his music is fine.
What do you not like about Drake than that?
Oh man.
Of course, hold on. We're doing Drake first because he really doesn't
don't-
like the Flash. So the Flash. Is
I
gonna
don't have a problem with Drake per se or whatnot. I just always I come from the school of it ain't always everybody else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're the person that always for somebody you like if you getting your ass whipped in a 23-1, it's gangstalicious. What did he do to make all these niggas that mad? Like, that's kind of my point. Like, at the end of the day and whatnot, you ever see a nigga get jumped?
Yeah.
And you know for a fact, like, damn, why? Like, what the fuck?
Like they
cooking his ass or whatnot, right? And then you see somebody that you know, like, why is this nigga jumping? like a nigga that you be like, yo, he's cool, but that's my man over there.
I was surprised.
Yo.
I was surprised about Future because like that's like,
what I'm saying.
That's like you was just cool with him.
That's just like I mean, like you hold up, that's your man over there. Niggas are just kicking the shit out you or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You see LeBron dancing at the motherfucker, and they not like us.
LeBron, yeah.
Dog, at the end of the day, and he can feel away all he want to, but everybody's not wrong, bro. And if everybody's wrong, then this is like the worst case of mistaken identity. If everybody think you an asshole and you a clear cut not an asshole, just the world is a bunch of assholes, then you got to be the chosen one. And I'm sorry, in majority of cases, that's not how it goes. Like if you always, you know people. Let me ask you a question: the people that you know, and if you've grown up next to in your life, they've always got a problem with somebody. Always got a problem with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Is it because that person is a good person and them people around them is just wrong about him?
Like as far as like, what do you elaborate on that?
Anything. Like anybody that you know that's always into some shit.
Yeah.
And it's always they got ops, they got beef, they got
Oh yeah, a lot of
You know
people.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people I grew up with
Like-
that I played football with.
don't like a particular
Yeah,
person.
they don't. Yeah, it's always there. Sometimes it could be because I've grown up with a lot of people that was involved in that kind of stuff. So like, it could just be they friend not liking them, and they just end up not liking them. It could be just that. But you gotta remember, a lot of people who are involved in that type of stuff don't really be.
But that's kind of my point.
No.
You're talking about something completely different.
Yeah, I know,
I'm not
yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking more about the fact that, think about it like this or whatnot, where, all right, let's say, for all intents and purposes, let's just make up a character. His name is Roger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Roger's fucking annoying. Roger just talks to him,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So it's an annoying ass boy. He's just around, right? And y'all come up together, but Raj is always the nigga. Always the nigga. He's scared of hoes away.
Yeah.
He the one that just don't know what to say out his fucking mouth. And he's the one, for some reason, that just has a... Would you be surprised if you turned around and niggas get sick of Roger and start kicking him? Putting hands and feet on him?
Nah.
All right, that's kind of my point.
Yeah.
You know the reason why? Because it's not everybody else. It's fucking Roger. That's what it is. It's Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying...
You trying to say that Drake is like... He's trying to...
I'm not trying to say it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that...
Drake is always in that mode.
Why is it that why is it that you continuously make enemies out of people or out of situations that don't involve them people just completely and utterly hating on you? Because you can always say, well, I'm the best, so people are going to hate. But damn, everybody hate on you?
Yeah. That I was confused about it too, because it's like, dang, it's like a bunch of these artists coming out of nowhere, and even Taylor Swift is like...
That's what I'm saying. If you rubbing people the wrong way, it'll show up. Like if you're a dick, people will be like, yeah, that's a dick.
I think that, and I don't dislike Drake. Like I'm Drake. Drake is one of like I listen to Drake. I just think that it does have something to do with him being at the top, and it does have something to do with him doing too much.
I think that he does too much, and it just so happens that he's at the top, and that's even more reason to hate on him.
Yeah.
All right, so, and last but not least.
The last thing, well, probably the second to last thing, but the last thing we're going to talk about, the second to last thing we're going to talk about is the Jalen Hurts conversation that I really want.
What happened to the Flash?
Oh, yeah, Flash. My fault. Before we get that. My fault,
Yeah.
Why do you not like the Flash?
That's the stupidest fucking character in comic book history.
Why is he the stupidest comic book?
Because all he do is run. All he do is run.
The Flash is
They ain't
really
making a
like
comic
that.
book out of Carl Lewis or Usain Bolt. This shit is insane.
He can run fast.
Dog.
And he has a whole portal where he goes to where he mastered that gives him power in order to run fast.
Only thing they did is like making a comic book and then elaborating out of an Olympic hero.
So, audience, I want y'all to put this in perspective. He does not like the Flash, but he loves Quicksilver.
Because Quicksilver is an X-Men. He compliments other...
What?
Because Quicksilver compliments the other... And plus, here's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't start thinking about doing the shit they do with Flash that they do. Like, you see in the movie how they took a lot of, like, Quicksilver's flow. From Quicksilver is quick. So he does shit like, I'm going to run, and the bullets is already shot, and I'm going to move you out the way.
Yeah.
Flash, on the other hand, just run.
He can slow his molecules down from the path through walls. He can run fast. He can travel through time.
So when people are getting shot at, has Batman ever gotten shot at in the comic book and Flash moved him out the way of the bullet?
Yeah. There's a comic book. There's a whole storyline about how the Flash has to change reality because Apocalypse beats the hell out of the Justice League.
How does Flash confront beef? Pause. That is insane.
Wait, we're gonna edit that out. We're gonna edit that out.
I ain't edited shit.
I think so his villains like Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang.
Yup.
And also
gay ass villains.
What?
Like,
Reverse Flash is fire.
Reverse Flash. This is the thing. This is why the characters are so trash.
Ythar Bond is really one of them like imagine you got a hater and he goes back in time. He can't kill you because the reason why you are this Flash is because of him.
Right.
So imagine him going back in time and just tormenting you your entire life. That's what Reverse Flash is the ultimate hater.
Listen to his name. His name is fucking Reverse Flash.
Dad, you didn't watch the show. He said, Reverse Flash said the show, he said, you don't realize that you're just exactly like Flash. He said, no, I'm nothing like the Flash. You could call me the
His
Reverse.
name is Reverse Flash. That's like
that's
like
fire.
Superman's villain. That's like Superman's villain being called Namrapus.
What's Bizarro then?
Bizarro Superman.
He's not Superman.
I know he's Bizarro.
Yes.
I get it, but that's what I'm saying. At least they didn't they called him Reverse Flash. They could have called the nigga like Hustler or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been better. Like Hustle Flush. You know what I'm saying? Like Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash is a good character, even though from outside looking, if you never read a Flash
you
comic,
missed that whole thing. That was funny.
I know.
Namrapus is fucking hilarious.
No, actually, that's funny. Yeah,
Namrapus is hilarious.
Crazy. Namrapus is crazy. That is insane.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, dog.
He is a good. That's a good
dumb
character.
ass character, bro. It is. This is a
come on.
stupid ass character, bro. It is. And
If
listen,
y'all read comics, all my comic book fans out there, y'all know that Reverse Flash. If we get a good adaptation of Flash in this new DCU, he's gonna like it.
did you like the other
Like
movie?
What?
The Flash movie, the last one that came out.
Oh no,
Shit was ass, wasn't it?
that joke came out on Netflix quick.
Yeah, because it was fucking trash. This was like, yo, what the hell?
Oh, that joke came out on Netflix.
Come on,
quick.
man.
I'm like, I don't even know. They had Christopher Nolan as Superman in that joke. I don't even know at this point.
What?
What?
Who?
No,
Christopher Nolan?
no. Remember what's his name?
Oh, my nigga. Oh, God. Oh, shit. This nigga. Yeah, so after a while, you start to realize that you're talking to a 21-year-old.
What?
So listen, all right. So are you talking about Batman? And are you talking about Michael Keaton?
No.
Who are you talking about?
Remember we seen in the Flash.
Oh, you
movie?
mean you my nigga. Christopher Nolan is insane. Nicolas Cage? Hey, yo. Christopher Nolan? That is a way different nigga.
Wait, we're gonna edit that out.
Hey,
We're gonna edit
yeah,
that
Christopher Nolan is Superman. Like, Christopher Nolan was Superman? That nigga's like 60. And so, all right. Yo, that's insane. So, yeah, Flash is whatever. Give me 5 more. 5 more from that list.
5 more.
Yeah, 5 more from that list real quick. And then we'll talk about Jalen Hurts, then we'll close out.
What's a few more that you would? Oh yeah, Deebo Samuel. We both hate him.
Need I say more?
Yeah,
Like, come on, fuck out of here.
T-Rex Spider-Man.
Yo, my nigga.
Funny.
See, that's kind of my. All right, so I'm wrong for thinking that's the dumbest fucking character.
Dad, you're not giving it grace.
I don't want to get. It's T-Rex Spider-Man, bro. Like, what the hell? That's like
some grace.
Nah, man, I'm not giving. Come on, bro. No.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, but I feel bad about that now because he got hurt. He's a dick. No, but he is a little bit like you know what made it corny or whatnot? Him doing everybody's celebration after the winning the finals. This nigga was really trying to get all of them off. I'm like, dog. He did 50. He tried to go to the locker room, hug the trophy. I said, nigga, how many photo ops is you trying to get?
Wait, Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends. Yeah, we both have that same.
I hate that. I hate the movie.
The way that ended. It was
the movie that finally killed Michael Myers for good was that fucking bad. It was terrible. And one more.
What's a good one on this list? Costnet. Costnet's a good
I can't do. See, damn, you put me out there because I speak.
Costnet. I gotta get. That's a good one.
It is.
Explain.
It's not that I don't. All right. So here's the thing, young man, get your money because I think it's thorough. I think it's thorough that you go out there and get your money. I think it bothers me, but I can't really expect too much from somebody that's that young. Is that when you find yourself in these spaces, the majority of the people are going to be older than you. So it's almost like you faking the funk in order to be around, in order to get to the bread. And I respect it, but I'm just not a huge fan of the material. That's it.
Oh yeah, you just don't like. Oh yeah, because
it's not for me. And that's it. I mean, the kid, I respect his hustle. Nah, but I just the material is not for me. So Jalen Hurts.
I want you to. Okay, when we begin our conversation about Jalen Hurts, I want
Right.
you to. How do I ask this? Where does Jalen Hurts rank on this list? And we're gonna carry on from that.
Got you.
On your list.
Got you. On what list?
Who is your top 5 quarterbacks in the league?
Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Jalen Hurts, number 2.
Okay, you're gonna ruffle some feathers.
Joe Burrow, number 3.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson, number 4.
Oh, you got that.
And I'm sorry.
You gonna put the MVP at number 4?
Sorry. Josh Allen, number 4. Lamar Jackson, number 5. There we go.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. Now you wondering why, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a fan of winning. Okay. I'm a fan of winning. Now, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm a fan of winning. Like I like people that win, not it looked good but you still lost. Not you can throw the ball for 4,000 yards in 6 games.
Oh, remember that this is a team game. Remember, it's a team game.
Understand it's a team game. But you asked me to rank. You asked me to rank
Your
quarterbacks.
Your
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who throws the ball?
Who gives a shit?
Dad.
Who gives a fuck? All right. So you asking me who throws the ball the best?
Who is
Justin
the best
Herbert
at the quarterback position?
Justin Herbert.
That's just not true. You don't believe that.
Does it fucking matter? Does it matter? I could have an argument to say that, but does it matter? That's my point. My point is that I can have somebody. I can say that I feel like C.J. Stroud throws one of the best balls.
I think it matters when you're ranking quarterbacks.
No,
because the quarterback isn't the team.
But you see, here's it is. You keep. This is what everybody does every time we have this conversation to keep moving the goalposts. You ask me about quarterbacks, I give you a reason, and then I tell you the reasons why specific things don't matter. Then you go back to it being a team game.
But winning is also a team stat.
Oh my God! All right, so what you want me to do? What you want me to tell? What the hell do y'all want from me when I say what I say? Call it bias, call it whatever it is that you want to or whatnot. At one point, I was down on Jalen Hurts because I didn't think he could get it done. I don't give a fuck about how thorough you niggas look on paper. And this is the reason why. I've gone through enough time and I've seen enough football to understand that how great you are individually does not, I repeat, does not cement your legacy in the great archy. It'll put you there, but it won't put you above others. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
At one point, you couldn't have told me in my right or left mind that Tom Brady was a better quarterback than Peyton Manning. You know what showed me that? Time. Peyton Manning could Peyton Manning could knock the fucking wing off a fly with a football at one point in his career. Most accurate motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. He could read every defense you can imagine. But it's a team game, remember?
Yeah.
So it's times where he didn't win. Peyton Manning's been to 4 Super Bowls, won 2. Okay? Tom Brady has been to 10 fucking Super Bowls and won 7. You got to remember, their careers ran concurrent at one point. Peyton Manning came in the league in what, 90, 98, 99? Tom Brady came in what, 2000? This dog, we're talking about things that are inconsequential when we start talking about winning. Remember, Peyton Manning broke the passing record the year before Tom Brady did. And that was already during the fact that Peyton had already padded stats.
Yeah.
Tom Brady had won 1 or 2 Super Bowls. Peyton had only won 1. By the time Peyton Manning had retired, Tom Brady had probably won, I think, 3 or 4 at the time. And Peyton Manning had only been to 4 and won 2.
Yeah.
There was still an argument, though. Because Peyton Manning was just Peyton Manning. But he fizzled out. And then Tom Brady ramped it up again. And went on a second fucking run. Dog.
almost
if you
three-peated.
right, if you're talking about just the comparison of who does what well, that's all well and dandy.
Yeah,
Phillip Rivers was great, never won a fucking thing.
yeah. Drew Brees,
Drew Brees, great, won one Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, great, still in the league trying to do it, won one Super Bowl. Russell Wilson, great, been to two of them, won one. My thing is that the understanding comes from what matters the most. And a lot of times what happens is that people get that shit misconstrued because you want to feel like time has always told you that the person that throws the best pass. Shit, Randall Cunningham threw a hell of a fucking pass. Won nothing. Michael Vick had a fucking arm out of this world. Won nothing. Donovan McNabb could throw the ball from here to fucking Kalamazoo. Won nothing. You know what I'm saying? All the passing records in the world look good on paper. It look fucking superb.
Yeah.
It looks superb. Put it like this, though. This is how you can tell that winning is the only thing that matters, right? Donovan McNabb played for 15, 16 seasons, right? Ranked up close to 40,000 yards, 39,000, right? We would consider him a better Eagles quarterback than Jalen Hurts, okay? Cool. Okay, cool. Let's say Jalen Hurts plays for 17 years.
I feel like if he gets to 17, then
He wins 17.
I don't care how.
But still plays the way he's playing now, with 3,000 passing yards a season, rushing touchdowns, everything he's doing, but always getting to the playoffs, always making it to the bowl, maybe winning a Super Bowl here and there. He steps away. It won't even be close in the greater archy of things. You know the reason why? Because time told everything. Time told everything. That's all it was. It was like, all right, you never had a better passing season than McNabb, but you didn't fucking have to.
Yeah.
Your total yards are more because you played longer. You played longer and you won more. Dude, to me, then let's just stop keeping score if winning ain't the only thing. Just keep stats. Because at the end of the day or whatnot, that's really what it's going to be about. It's going to be about fucking stats.
And then it leads on like Cam Newton and Gilly got their thing going on. And
all that's just, this is how you know, like, people can say whatever they want to about Cam. I think Cam played his ass off. The only bad thing I've ever seen Cam do was preserve himself from jumping on that fumble in the Super Bowl. So I do give Cam his props.
Yeah.
I give Cam his props though, because that was some bitch ass nigga shit. And I understand, like, listen, I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, it was some bitch ass nigga shit. You know what you did was bitch ass nigga shit. Here's the reason why I know that Gilly is under Cam's skin. Gilly does not play football. All right, Gilly is a personality in the podcast space because, you know, his career as a rapper didn't go the way he planned. It is what it is. I know what that's all about. But guess what? When you got Cam going back and holding up his national championship trophy and his Heisman, come on, bro. We not even talking about none of that shit.
Yeah, not gonna lie,
that's corny.
He dragging it because like you could tell that Super Bowl stuff does
because it stings. It's getting under your skin. So now you gotta go back. That's like, you know what I'm saying. Like you I don't know, man. To me, it's like you had the bad like you used to have the baddest joint on the block, and then somebody tell you like, well, she really wasn't the baddest joint on the block. She was like the second baddest, and really my man over here keeps the baddest joints. So you get mad. And then go back and find when you used to have the baddest joint in high school. Yeah, he may got that, but he never had this. The fuck are you talking about, dog? Like, no, that's not it. That's not what we talking about. We didn't mention NCAA. And at the end of the day, you can hold that crystal fucking vase of a trophy up all you want to. Gilly was at his birthday party with a Super Bowl championship ring holding a Lombardi trophy. You can say whatever it is that you want to say or whatnot. That shit means a lot more than that shit you talking about. I'm sorry, like
we not gonna lie that we not gonna act like Cam Newton not one of the greatest college quarterbacks that ever played.
Let me ask you a question. Jalen Hurts wins another Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts wins another Super Bowl.
Oh, back to back. Oh yeah,
and retires again. No, just period. Like in the next 5 years, win another Super Bowl, right? And retires, and Cam Newton's not in the Hall of Fame. Who goes first?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about, dog?
Jalen goes first. Yeah, for sure.
We can talk about all of this riff-raff all we want to, who was blackballed, who did what. At the end of the day, this man first and foremost, 4 career starting seasons, 4 playoff appearances.
Yeah.
2 Super Bowl appearances out of 4 seasons.
He's a better playoff performer than.
No, he's a better fucking quarterback, bro. Stop. I'm sick and tired of. Oh, he did. Listen, if your team pulls you out the fire, first and foremost, you can't throw the ball and catch the ball yourself.
Yeah, that's.
So at the end of the day, like let's stop. Let's stop. Like we gotta cut it out and stop shooting bail for people who didn't achieve. Because at the end of the day, and whatnot, that's what this life is based upon, man. It's the haves and the have-nots. You either did or you didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you better make it count, or don't put yourself in that conversation. Mm-hmm. If my podcast is never as big as a particular podcast, I don't put myself in that conversation. Mm-hmm. I can say my content was better, and that's all subjective. Yeah. But it still doesn't matter. If that motherfucker got trophies, millions of dollars, and this is that and the third, we leave that shit where it lie. Like Cam got to stop, because you talking about a nigga that know how to win that's still playing football, and you could argue with Gilly all you want to, but if Gilly ever get a chance to stand in another fucking Eagles parade down Broad Street holding a trophy, Cam got to shut the fuck up. You got to stop talking, bro. Like because I understand that you defending yourself and you want to be petty. Cool, and he's not a player, but this is a person that loves his team, and then you know what I'm saying. So now you taking it like that's what I'm saying. You taking it petty, you taking it serious, man. So listen, that's what I say. But I say that because there's only one other active quarterback right now that has more Super Bowl. I'm lying. There's 2 other quarterbacks that are active right now that have as many Super Bowl appearances. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. Okay? And, of course, Patrick Mahomes has the appearances and he has the rings.
Joe Burrow got one. He has 1 Super Bowl appearance.
That's right, exactly. Jalen Hurts has 2 Super Bowl appearances.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, and 1 Super Bowl. Okay, so let's stop talking about fucking Joe Burrow.
What's wrong with Joe Burrow?
I want to hear about fucking Joe Burrow because they're going to put a line around him, and I feel bad because his career is going to go to waste because Cincinnati is dumb. But that's what I'm saying. So when you ask me the 2 top guys right now, I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers and I'm not saying Russell Wilson. So why wouldn't I say that the guy that torched Patrick Mahomes' team last year in the Super Bowl is the second best guy? Yeah. Come on, man. What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah. Patrick Mahomes the best because he wins more. He's won more. Jalen Hurts is the man because he wins more.
And that's what a lot of people bring it down. Because I heard one of my friends say that Drew Brees is the better passer, but Tom Brady's the better winner.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't care, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, who cares? Mm-hmm. Who gives a shit? I remember at the end of Peyton Manning's career, Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl throwing ducks. He couldn't throw the ball more than 10 yards.
It's probably so did Brett Favre won a couple of years.
This nigga Brett Favre,
would throw the ball up.
Brett Favre will
throw the ball up.
Brett Favre will shit on a rainbow or shit on a parade full of Skittles. He is one of them.
He something down there somewhere.
He will fuck a wet dream up. He just be there. He just be like, all right, shit going good. I'm gonna do something to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly.
The Vikings.
Oh my God, the dude was
Vikings, like, he said, "This is the Super Bowl.
Why would you throw the ball?"
Sounded like Jim Ross.
You could have just handed it off. This is the Super Bowl, man.
This is a regular season. This is the Super Bowl.
Jeez, it's the worst, man. So okay, so we're gonna close out in a minute, but I want to ask you.
Yeah.
So. You've made an executive decision, grown manship, that you are going to medically retire from playing offensive lineman NCAA Division II college football.
Yeah.
So, and I'm proud of you. You know that long career, well serviced, and also You've done what you needed to do in order to be able to get a quality college education. You rounding third base or whatnot. You got 3 semesters left until you can close this thing out with a bachelor's degree. Congratulations to you. So, do you? So, as difficult as it is, trying, pivoting and making things, making changes of things and whatnot. What are your fondest memories about your career itself? Because now you can look back on all of it and say,
Fondest memories?
yeah, like this was the shit.
I'm gonna start off okay. So a couple of my fondest memories. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna break it down. Like, I'm gonna be real honest.
Right.
Every football player is going to say, like, almost majority of football players say,
Right.
majority of them say that high school is the best. Like,
Yeah.
high school is the best time of your life when it comes to football.
I can see that.
I think majority of my memories that I love about football come from high school.
Y'all fucking dominated.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
was a
did.
fucking
We
powerhouse.
did. We
yeah.
did, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it do? Why wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
like that. Yeah,
So,
yeah, that was different.
I'm gonna take it back to. Oh yeah, let's go all the way back to sophomore year. Sophomore year
was the shit.
Sophomore year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was a chubby kid, didn't know a lot. Came in there. It's like what week 7. It's Emotep High School.
Oh my god, that game is classic. Yeah.
The notorious Emotep High School. We end up where do I start off in that game? Okay, I'm gonna go to this. So we have a pass play, right? Mm-hmm. This is probably the best front because I play offensive line. This is probably the best front I've probably ever seen, like, on paper. Majority of these guys are at Power 5 schools now. Like, majority of them are either graduated or probably playing some pro ball.
Right.
So there's this pass play we're running full man slide because they're torching us with these blitzes.
That was to Tyreek over the top, right?
Yeah, so we run this 4-man slide.
Right.
Charles, our quarterback at the time, he rolls out of the pocket. We're like, and that's the number one thing that our coach at the time told him not to fucking do. But, so he rolls out of the pocket because we've been getting heavy pressure all day.
Right.
So he just throws a long ass pass to Tyreek Chappelle, one of my old teammates. So
Shout out Reek.
He's at Texas A&M doing his thing.
Right.
He throws it down and Reek catches it. And we end up we celebrating on sideline. Everybody's I'm telling you, this is the biggest high school game.
Well, wait a minute. So but you have to give a little backstory about what was going. So at the time, what was the score of the game at the time?
The score of the game was 0-0.
Was that 0-0 at that time?
Yes, at the time. This was after halftime. It was 0-0.
Didn't the game end? Oh yeah, because y'all kicked the field goal, right?
No, we scored a 2-point conversion.
That's what it was. The game ended 8-6.
8-6.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
I'm gonna get there. I'm getting
right. Go ahead.
So after we score, my dumbass is not on the field. We're getting ready to do 2-point conversion. I'm over there thinking I'm on field goal because I'm not on field goal.
Yeah, because you up there high-fiving somebody.
I'm high-fiving on the sideline. All I hear is everybody's yelling my name. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta run out on the sideline. So I run out there. Mm-hmm. We run a toss play. Charles gets the ball. Will, rest in peace, my man's Will.
Yeah, Will. Rest in peace, Will.
He goes out there, makes a key block. We're up 8-0, right?
Yeah.
This is towards the end of the game. Yeah. This is towards the end of the game, right?
Kickoff.
Mm-hmm. They get the ball. They get tackled at what, like the 40. That was a good. It was a good
run back. Yeah, that was like a 37.
It was like a 37-yard run. Mm-hmm. So we're all praying that our defense stops because at the time our defense was one of the best in the state. We're praying that the defense stops them.
Right.
So their quarterback, I don't know who the fuck their quarterback was. He breaks 3 fucking tackles.
Yeah, that kid. And who is that kid?
I don't know.
He played college ball now.
He broke like 3 fucking tackles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And ends up making it all the way to the 7 or 8. He broke all these tackles against Elijah Judy, who is just graduated college.
Shout out, from Nebraska.
From Nebraska.
Yep.
He broke a tackle from one of my teammates, Ken Talley.
Ken
Who is
Talley.
now at Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. He was at Michigan State.
He was at Michigan State. He was at Penn State and Michigan State. And now he's at Arkansas.
Yeah.
Then he broke another tackle from one of my other teammates, Amar. He's at Westchester now.
Yeah.
He makes it to the 7-yard line. We're like, oh my Jesus Christ, they're gonna tie this game up.
But they called a timeout.
Yeah, they call a timeout. They go back to the John. They run the same. They're trying to do a pass play. They get no pressure. The quarterback runs inside, gets the touchdown.
Yeah.
It's 8-6. Their sideline, their whole sideline is going crazy.
Yeah, they're going wild. Yeah.
So I'm next to Will at the time. Will was like, bro, we gotta win this fucking game. we're like, oh my God, this shit is crazy, bro. So
yo, this game is this highlights from this is actually on YouTube. Yeah.
So we're like, oh my fucking gosh, we gotta win this game.
Right.
So they line up, bro. I could have sworn this shit was in slow motion, bro.
Yeah. Oh man.
I could have sworn this shit. So
2-point conversion.
So they're on a 2-point conversion. They come out. So they snap the ball. I could have sworn this play was in slow motion.
It was.
So they throw the ball to the flat, right? They're running back at the time. Saint, I forgot what his name. His name is Saint.
Oh, he was a tight end.
No, that was their running back.
That was a rope. Okay.
Yeah. So they throw it out there.
Yeah.
One of my old friends, he didn't end up playing no college ball, but he had heart like a motherfucker.
Say his name. Shout out
to Keno.
Youngest. Shout out to Keno, man.
Shout out to Keno.
Undersized linebacker too.
Undersized linebacker. Keno hit shit.
Yeah, he did.
Keno came down on this nigga. He ends up he's trying to pull his arms away from the pylon.
Can't get into the pylon.
He couldn't get to the pylon at all.
What did he push him out of? He pushed him out at the one.
At the one, bro. We pushed him out at the one. Oh my Jesus Christ! The whole sideline erupted.
Yeah, you went crazy.
Yo,
everybody went crazy.
Will is crying. We over here acting like we won the chip. We like this, bro. Bro, and they like, no, the game's not over. We gotta go out there. We like, nigga, fuck y'all, nigga. We like, bro.
It was bragging rights. That's what it was about.
That was bragging rights. They wasn't even in the same division as us. So we running out on the sideline. We gotta get ready for victory formation. We got a different victory formation. And when I tell you that feeling of that clock going down to 0, we beat the big bad Imhotep Panthers.
That was big because even though that y'all was going for y'all second consecutive was it Division 5?
No, we were in
5A, right? 5A.
We were in 6A.
6A.
They were in 5A.
5A, y'all 6A.
They were in 4A at the time, actually.
Yeah, 6A championship, it didn't matter because y'all division wasn't super duper tough. But the teams that y'all always had to worry about as on the schedule every year was Imhotep and St. Joe's Prep.
Oh yeah, Imhotep and St. Joe's Prep for sure.
Right. So that was insane. You know what I mean? That was insane.
The locker room was going crazy.
Yeah, I was in that. I was in them.
God.
Oh, I was in them stands, drunk as hell. I was drunk as shit. I mean, I was bomb. Matter of fact, I don't know how I got onto the field, but I was on the field at the end. I was like, "How am I down here?" I was just down there.
Everybody was insane.
Yeah, that was a time. That was a time, and to be able to see it on what you call it on.
If that was that shit felt like an SEC football game. That shit. There was NFL stars there. Fucking
yeah.
What was the running back for the Eagles at the time? What was his name?
Boston Scott.
No, not the other one. He wore number 24.
You talk about wait a minute. Wore number 24.
Yeah. We had just got him from the Bears, I think.
Yeah, got him from the Bears?
Yeah.
Really? Who do we get from the Bears?
Yeah. Howard.
Oh yeah, what you call Howard? Yeah, what's his first name?
I forgot his name.
Yeah. Howard. Yeah.
Yeah. He was there.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. That was a hell of a what you call it, it was liquor bottles all over. Like it was a whole thing, man.
Oh
that
my
was,
gosh, bro.
yeah, that was big. That right there was big. You know what I'm saying? It was and you know what I mean, I loved it that shout out to EA Sports, they caught that.
Yeah, they caught that, John.
They caught all that. That was like the right because that was the year before COVID.
Yeah.
So that was like the, you know what I mean, that was what, 19. You know what I mean, 2019. So that was insane, bro. That was insane. That was wild. Yeah, man. Well,
then you want to talk about another one? You can talk about.
I'm about to say
I was gonna do three.
All
Like,
right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
The second one would probably have to be senior night. Like senior night was insane. Senior night was just like we was already busting out in the ass. So
Yeah, I remember that.
We was already kicking out in the ass. So like that was more of like having my family there. Just like having almost not everybody, but the stands was crazy. Even though it was COVID, the stands, even though single stand, when everybody was there.
Right.
Yeah, just having my family there, just y'all was there and everybody was there, just seeing me play. That was one of the best. That was probably like the second best.
Right.
The final one was in college.
Which
college. one? I'm gonna say both games, the Lock Haven game and the ESU game.
Right.
My official first start.
Yeah.
Official first start. There ain't nothing like that feeling. We got that official first start.
When you finally crack the ceiling and you finally get to go on
past.
Yeah.
So the game before I played in IUP, IUP was we was getting our ass kicked at homecoming. So I mean, like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it's one of them things where I'm in, but I'm like, this is shit.
So Lock Haven game.
Right.
When we played against Lock Haven, it was more of like you're the guy now. Like you got to step up. Like you can't mess up this chance, right?
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out. Like I don't know. Like I'm locked in. I'm prepared. I know what my matchup is. I know what I'm doing. But the first play in my start, not even the first play. I think it was like the third play.
Right.
The first play in my start. First pass, bro. The first pass, bro. I kick out there. I'm good at pass, bro. I'm on my. Hit me with the meanest spin move. That was my official first pass, bro. Rap was me getting with spin move.
Right.
And the feeling was just crazy. Like it was just like, bro, I made it out here. Like it's just it's.
Now you gotta shore up and whatnot.
Yeah, you gotta really like prove that you really out there. And we just kept going back and forth. We was scoring touchdown. They was scoring touchdown. At the time, we was just going back and forth. And then after, like, we didn't get the first down. Like we had gained 30 yards after that run.
Right.
And this is the last play of the game. Like this is the last play of the game. We like. Like we haven't been winning, so we gotta we gotta do this.
Right.
So, and we go out there. We didn't get the first down. Gave up a sack and all this. Then third, I didn't give him a sack, but
well, it wasn't me. Go ahead. Right.
But I hope So, it was led it up to the kicker, and he kicked it, and veered left, man. It was this close.
Yeah, it happens.
We ended up losing by 1 point.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was in my head, I was like, bro, this was my first start, and I played so well. Like that's probably one of the best football games I've played in. And that was like
I have something to combat that though, or whatnot, that we can and I respect what you're saying.
I think in my personal opinion, that right there is either the best or one of the best games I've ever played. Played the best to my ability at.
Right.
And like my stat line was crazy, but in the end it was bittersweet because we wasn't able to win. So yeah.
So another game, the game that I feel like besides the Imhotep game was always classic, right?
Yeah.
But you saw back to your sophomore year.
Yeah.
The time when the big bad St. Joe's Prep Hawks was on the ropes, down 14-0 to Northeast at halftime. Dog, let me tell you something. You talk about I almost fell out.
I ain't never seen so many drunk people.
I almost fell out the stands. I was like, it's because I remember I remember this clear cut to this day, and it's probably on YouTube too, where you know what I'm saying it was off tackle, and it was you know what I mean Will was coming right up the gut. All you had to do.
John Luke Peaker.
Was that John Luke?
Yeah, that was John Luke.
That was John Luke that did that.
That scored a touchdown. Yeah,
Scored a touchdown. That was like the first play, one of the first plays.
Yeah, one of the first plays of the game.
Dog. First and foremost, the Stonewall. I don't know if that was just the defensive tackle right there, or if you went after. Because I don't know, was Jeremiah Trotter Jr. playing that game?
Nah, he was injured.
He was injured in that game.
He was injured.
Right. So that was the game where Reek was on Marvin Harrison, held him to 8 yards. That thing.
He had one catch.
One catch for 8 yards. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. But that one play, boop, whoever ran into you, that was a stone. And John Luke, boop, hit the crease. I was like, oh, he's gone.
And we was like, the whole silent erupted. They're like, bro, we're going to States. We're going to States. Niggas was like, what the fuck? There was other niggas from other that came. There was other niggas that had games that day.
Yeah, that came.
They came to see that.
The
game.
news was there.
News was there, and they was like,
they had police.
St. Joe's Prep is down 14-0 Northeast.
It was like they had police presence
Jesus
in there.
Christ.
Like it was so many people in the thing and whatnot. I was drunk, and when that happened, I seen the block you threw because you sprung him right off the block you threw. I jumped up. And when I jumped up, I was sitting there and I jumped up. I spilled my cup and I landed on the bleachers. And I started stumbling. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I started falling, but it was so many people in the bleachers. I bumped into somebody and I caught my balance. But the whole crowd, you could feel the rafters shaking. Like you could feel the whole building shaking and whatnot. And, I mean, unfortunately, they came back and y'all couldn't get it done in the end. But that, to me, was a clear-cut memory because I felt like not only you, but the rest of them everybody could play with those guys. These are guys
that now.
Yeah, they got 30% of their rosters in the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's important to kind of know that they bred league players, and the fact of the matter is that these guys, like y'all wasn't just public league guys, that y'all could get with whoever y'all wanted to get with. Same thing with the game. The beginning right before COVID landed, your junior year, when y'all went up to Jersey to play, even though y'all lost.
We came back in that game.
Y'all came back. Y'all
if we would have had more time, we would have won that game.
Yeah, man. Man.
I think that, and I thank God that I played in like every game that I thank God for football.
Yeah,
football taught a lot of things to me, and at the end of the day, I formed more brothers because of that, I really am thankful for that because without those guys and without those coaches and without Coach Rell, without Coach Bub, without Coach Troy, without Coach Fats, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Yeah. And I really do thank all of the people who have helped me throughout this journey. Yeah. And and there's a ton of laughs, there's a ton of cries,
And I mean, being on every, being able to play at every level, man, and you know what I'm saying, like being able to I said before, it's one of those things. It's bittersweet, but it is, you should be proud, you know what I mean, that you were able to accomplish the things you were able to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? You can have your old Al Bundy war stories you could tell your kids about or whatnot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Luckily, the stuff that we didn't have back then was social media and YouTube. Like, you got evidence of that being a thing. So I just think that, you know what I'm saying? I think that is good, but I also think that when you make decisions for yourself, understanding where you land in this life, and you make them for yourself, and you say, yo, I have to do this for a purpose that's bigger than me wanting to do a particular thing. Yeah. That's what's important. Like, you took your health serious. Proud of you for that. You know what I'm saying? And you said, listen, dog, I love this shit, but I don't want to be, I don't want it to be an issue where I'm, later on I'm always being bothered by my leg. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Yeah. So I get it. Trust me. I get it. And I think everybody's proud of you. And I also think, though, that sometimes we got to get out of our own way. Like I said, when you talk about what social media and what people will think, you got to get out of your own way and your own thought process of what you think that others are going to think, because nobody really has that. They don't have a success or failure realm to send you to. The only thing that they can do is speculate, talk, and feel the way that they feel. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because you have to run your own race. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to that.
Yeah.
Shout out to all that shit. Man. Shout out to that, man. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, the Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Also, man, get with the Patreon. It's $7 a month. Stop being fucking cheap and go ahead and lock in. Pay your $7 a month for your additional content. You know, you're always going to get extra content. You're always going to get, you know what I mean, me talking to somebody additional. Like, y'all been getting all types of crazy shit lately and whatnot. I'm speaking with film directors and musicians and all this other shit. And listen, living a dream, bro. Living a dream. So, look. Do that. Get with it, man. And now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Anything you got to say to the people before you go?
Mental health matters.
Absolutely, man. No, absolutely. And no, yeah, I agree with that. Mental health matters, man. Or you know, that's the male version of what Ty would say. Ty would say self-care is bae. That's what you want to say? You want to say self-care is bae? That's crazy.
I ain't say that.
This grown man just said self-care is bae.
I ain't say that. I ain't say it. I'm gonna make sure he don't cut this out. I ain't say that at all.
I am Mr. Know-It-All. That's Donovan. This has been episode 210. Love y'all dearly. Holla at you later. Peace.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.